Hello everyone, welcome to part 1 of our home building series. Hi friends, hope you all are doing well. If you are new here, my name is Lorena and I create decorating videos, lots of seasonal decor content, and I've also shared some home DIY projects my husband David and I have done. But today I'm really excited to share the start of our home building series. At the end of last year, we started slowly looking at homes to possibly buy, but we ultimately decided we wanted to build a semi-custom home. So a few months ago, we started touring lots of model homes by different builders, and we found a builder that we absolutely love. We chose Drees Custom Homes to build our dream home, and I am so excited because I am actually partnering with Drees to show you an insight to their homes and building process. And what really drew us to Drees was their excellent quality and attention to detail. Every model home that we toured from Drees, we were just always impressed by the style, the layout, and just the quality of the homes. The community that we picked, we fell in love with, specifically the location of where our home will be. And throughout this whole home building process, everyone that we've worked with, like the market manager and builder, have all been so helpful. So they've made the process feel really smooth and exciting, and we just can't wait until we move into our home. So for this 3-part series, I'll be sharing the design process, the building process, and then of course a tour of our finished home. And for today's video, we're going to bring you along to the design center to show you all the options available at Drees and what we're choosing for our home. We do get 3 design appointments, which I love because it gives us time to look through everything and be sure about our selections. I also created a few mood boards of inspiration and ideas of things that we would like to have in our home, so it's a good starting point, and I'll share those in today's video as well. So if you have any questions about building a new home or about Drees, leave them down below in the comments. So let's get started at the design center. Okay, so we're here at the Drees Design Center and we are so excited to get this process started and share it all with you guys. We do have a design consultant with us that is able to help us give us tips and put everything together that we like. We're going to look through everything, start with the major things like flooring and kitchen finishes and bathroom finishes, and a lot of the things are already displayed. So it's going to be a great starting point for us, and we're going to show you everything that they have and then everything that we like and choose. Okay, so these are the hardwood options, and we're really gravitating towards lighter wood. So we're going to start pulling some of the ones that catch our eye and that we like, and then we're going to start comparing to see which one is our favorite. Okay, so these are the ones that we pulled and really like. They also have a lot of dark wood options if you like that better. They have just so many different types. They also have like gray tones, just different types of lighter woods, but these are the ones so far. Once we pick the cabinets in the kitchen and we have this next to them, it'll give us a better idea. But yeah, so we'll pull maybe this one, and then what do you think?
Maybe this one too. I like the natural look on this one.
out our kitchen finishes, which I'm so excited for this part. And I really love that the Drees Design Center has 4 different kitchens styled, so you can get great examples of all the different finishes and the layouts of the cabinets. We're gonna get started with picking out the colors of the cabinets, which I'm pretty sure we know what we want, but we're gonna see the different wood options and colors that we can pick from. And then we're gonna pick the style of the doors for the cabinets, the island, which we are pretty much set on what we want as well. I'll show you different examples they have though, and then the countertops. So yeah, let's get started with that. We looked through all of the wood options first, and we're looking for some warmer tones to include in the kitchen. They have so many beautiful choices, but there were 2 that we immediately loved. And then we also looked through the painted options and pulled some different white tones because we also want to include white cabinets. And here is some inspiration of what we are wanting in the kitchen. So some of the cabinets will be that warm wood color as well as a creamy white shade. We're also adding cabinets in the island, and an option we're considering is running the countertops as the backsplash as well. And those are just some ideas of style of pendants we really like, and then we'll also include a hood vent cover. Okay, we decided we want to do all of the lower cabinets and drawers a lighter wood color as well as the island, and then for the uppers we want to do a more of a creamy white. So this one is an extra white, which I think is too white. This one is more of a creamy color, so I think we're gonna go with this one. It's really pretty. So all of the upper cabinets will be this color, and then we're deciding between these 2 for the lower cabinets and the island. This one is a little bit,
It's too grainy, maybe.
Maybe grainy. I think this one is really nice.
Yeah,
I think it would look good with a lighter wood floor. So we'll probably go with this one, and then when we put these together, I think it'll be really nice with like the creamy white and then the wood color. It's gonna look really pretty, and we're gonna go with the shaker option for all of the cabinets, and then we get to design the drawers, like where we want them, the type of drawers, so we'll show you that in a second. Okay, we're really wanting to do these that they have for the pots and pans, so we like that it's just like really big drawers. A lot is gonna fit here. We're also gonna do the stovetop that's like this, so we're gonna have the space to add these drawers. We're also going to do some of the 3 stacks and then do the soft drawers for all of them. I'm going to do these spice and tray pull outs. So I like that they're just on the side of your stove, and you can put all of your trays and cookie sheets. I really love this. And then we're also going to do the one on the other side with the spices. This I am so excited for. This is one of the range hood covers they had displayed and have many other pretty options as well. We did add glass cabinets next to the range hood, so I'm so excited for those. And then we are adding double ovens and a microwave in the island, which will be so nice that it's kind of hidden. And a custom structural addition we are including is a bar to the pantry area. So we're going to be having an arched walkway to a bar/coffee area with cabinets and some floating shelves, and then inside of that area will be a separate pantry, and we are super excited for that. We started to pull some countertop options next, so we pulled some quartz and then I think just a few quartzites just to see what we want to do. We just put them on the table and then started comparing the colors of the cabinets to them. There were 2 options we really liked. We want to do more like warmer tones just to match that wood, and I think we found one that is gonna go perfect. Okay, we brought everything from the kitchen to pair it with the flooring, and I think we're liking the lighter flooring better. Just gives off more of a modern feel, and that's kind of what we're going for. And both of these look really nice. I think the color of the cabinets are just going to stand out really nicely with the lighter wood, but we can also just move it around with this color to see what we think. So, yeah, I think with the lighter wood, this just looks a lot better, and then this creamy white also matches really well with this one, so I think we're gonna go with this one. Like I mentioned, we do like the idea of the countertops going up as a backsplash, but we still looked through all of the tile options and they have lots of gorgeous choices. We were also starting to look at tile for the bathroom, so we wanted to go through everything and take our time to make sure we chose exactly what we wanted. And overall, Drees just has so many beautiful choices, lots of different styles and colors, so we were able to make great choices for all of our spaces, and I am so excited to show you all what we choose, especially when our home is ready, which we do get updates from our builder weekly with pictures, so it is so exciting to start to see things come together. Okay, here are some backsplash options that we like for the kitchen. I do like the square ones. These are pretty. They're like an off-white and they have a little bit of texture to them, so I think these will look pretty. I do like just doing the vertical stack of something like this. So this is probably a good option. I think these. Starting to pick out everything for our master bathroom. So looking through tile options first, we are going to do a tile floor that also goes up to part of the wall where the freestanding tub will be, which here is our inspiration board for the bathroom. It will be floor to ceiling tile with a glass shower, a freestanding tub, the same warm wood color for the vanities, and then some tall mirrors to be able to incorporate sconces for lighting. Okay, for our master bathroom, these are the options that we're really liking and I think we're going to go for. So for the tile floor, we really like this one. It is a porcelain finish, but I really like the veining and it has some gold to it, which we're going to go with gold finishes and gold lighting. Going to do the same color of the wood for the cabinets that we're doing for the lowers of the kitchen. So going with this, a shower tile. We really like these, and also just stacking them vertically, and it is going to be just a really tall floor to ceiling shower, so this is going to be really nice to stack these. They also have more like a creamy white color to it and some texture. And then for the shower floor, we're going to go with this pattern. This is what we're choosing for the countertops, so just going pretty simple there, but it's going to look pretty, and then once we pick all of the gold finishes for the faucet and everything, it's going to really come together. We were able to see different examples of showers with the glass doors, and then we picked out the style of tub we wanted, as well as the shower head and faucets. We went with a brushed gold color, and I think it's going to look so pretty and really stand out with the wood and other finishes in there. And then we picked out everything for our guest bathroom, which here's the inspiration for that space. We are going with a beautiful green tile for the shower, and we're not doing a tub. We upgraded for a floor to ceiling stand-up shower, and I am so excited for this bathroom. Okay, for the guest bathroom, we opted to do a full stand-up shower, so we're not doing a tub in there. So we are going to go with more color. We picked these tiles for the shower, and I'm really loving the green. It's a really beautiful dark green color, also doing a vertical stack, so it's going to look so nice. It's going to be floor to ceiling, And then to go with the green, we're thinking more of the darker colors for the floor. So we really love this one. It is a hexagon shape. It has some gold to it, so we're also going to be doing some gold finishes in there. And then this one for the shower floor, just pretty simple, but keeping the black from the tile just all the way into the shower. So going with the wood color for the cabinets, and then just a simple white quartz for the countertops. And here's the inspiration for the laundry room. I'm wanting it to be really bright and airy in there. Maybe we'll add some wallpaper, and we did get cabinets for the bottom and countertops, and then we are going to do some upper cabinets as well. Okay, and for the laundry room, we did choose more of a fun tile. I do want to make it really like curly and airy in there, but I really like this tile. It is a hexagon shape and it has some ridges, so it gives really nice texture, and it has some different color tones on there. And then just going with the same like creamy alabaster color for the cabinets, and then a simple white countertop for there. Drees has so many beautiful lighting options. We went with a package which includes some chandeliers and fans for certain rooms, and then you can also add more fixtures to any package of a specific one you like. So we did add some beautiful sconces that were separate from that package, so there is definitely something for everyone. And here is the inspiration mood board for our living room. We are doing those sliding doors which are going to add so much light, and then the fireplace and arched built-ins are something that we will be doing ourselves later, but this is just the vibe we are going for. And then here's the inspiration for our entryway. We're also wanting to do a really nice statement chandelier and those same types of glass doors. And then the mudroom area will be a similar green as this one, and we did add cabinets to the top, so it'll be great for storage. We also selected all of the exterior options, and we chose black Anderson windows throughout the whole house, which is going to look great. They also have a lot of stone and brick options to look through, as well as lots of pretty outdoor lighting. And here's the style that we love for the exterior, which this isn't necessarily the material, but we do want a white with black accent look, as well as those glass doors, which we did upgrade to double doors. And then we just had some final finishes to select and are pretty much complete with the design center portion. We are just so excited for everything that we chose and can't wait until we get to see our home complete and just see it all come together. The process was pretty smooth, and we're just feeling really grateful that we chose to go with Drees. We know that the quality will be great since they've been in the home building business for nearly 100 years. So they have a ton of experience, and they're just constantly awarded several best builder titles. We're so happy with our choice, and they're located in many major Texas cities as well as the Midwest and Southeast. So if you are looking to possibly buy or build, we definitely recommend them, and just so truly excited for our new home. Okay, we are finishing up our last design appointment and feeling really good about all our selections. Overall, it was a really great experience, and it was really helpful to have our design consultant with us to make things less stressful. There were times where we couldn't decide and we would just have to stop, move on to something else, and come back to it. But the Drees Design Center is really organized, has everything nicely displayed, so it makes things go really smooth. And we were just even more excited for the building of our house now, and just really happy with everything that we have picked. So make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss the next part of our journey, which will be the building of our home. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you soon on our next one.